have a 14-year-old grandson who has a girlfriend, probably been together, I'm assuming maybe 2 to 3 weeks, maybe a little bit more. I'm afraid of sex with, and I'm sorry, I'm afraid of, have them, getting together. I want to make sure that he has the, like the knowledge or like the guidance. I mean, I'm a woman. His dad is not. His dad is kind of in the picture, but not really the best to kind of guide him. He has a grandpa. I mean, he doesn't have really many male, positive, good male figures in his life. So trying to sneak, in some words of wisdom or to try to help him stay on the ground and not. I don't know. I'm just lost. And I don't know if you guys have any suggestions as far as like when you were, back in teenage years and hormones going. They don't have much time as far as together. They have a little bit of time together that they see. It's not, I'm not his guardian. He's his mom, and he has a mom that's, in his life, my daughter, and she's married. But they don't live, they live away, and I can't tell her what I want him to do, or I just don't know.
Is your grandson?
Grandson.
He look good.
Thank you. Yeah, he's 14.
So, question about your question. I have another question on top of that. Do you feel like you have any worries or stresses about like just the act of him having sex, or is it what's really bothersome to you about it?
Well, recently, so he just turned 14. We went to Scene 75, and it's open area, right? Well, he come back. I'm like, he has like this lip gloss on his lips. So I'm like, y'all like this. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I just know what,
Yeah, that's so we've all been there, I'm sure. Being young, like I'll share a story myself. When I was around that age, I was probably doing stuff I shouldn't be doing. As far as, but it's not as far as sex wise, but as far as just kissing girls and. Like that was epic to me.
Yeah.
Like that was big. Like I used to go to Fort Rapids and meet my girl up there, and we have little day passes, and we just find a chair on some floor that we don't have a room on because we just kids just make out all day.
Yeah.
But as far as the worry, if there's any wisdom you want to pass down to them, you got to understand that children are going to do what they want to do, whether you are strict or not. All you can do is give them the wisdom, and at the end of the day, they're going to make their own decision. Whether they receive the wisdom and listen, or they just don't want to hear you at all. And then when something happens that you try to tell them about, all they can really think about is, man, I should have listened. But always find ways to instill wisdom without dictatorship wise.
Yes.
You can't police a child every move. You can't police their every move. So the best thing to do is just educate them and give them the wisdom about what's out there, what they might see, what they will see, what they'll come across, what to stay away from, what to know is real and what's not. So if you and all that comes from instilling the word in them. So if they're able to gain that wisdom and it sticks to them, it's not up to us to determine when it'll stick to them.
Right.
But it's always up to us to do what our purpose is, and that's giving them the wisdom. So as long as you give him the wisdom that he needs and the knowledge that he needs, you should have no worry. You should have no worry, and you don't, like I said, you don't know what sticks to him, but he'll hear you. He'll hear you, and whether it be that day or 2 weeks later or a year from now, it's gonna stick. The seed's gonna be planted. So just try to take yourself from that worry by giving him the wisdom that he needs. Don't worry about who he's not getting it from. Worry about what you can give him.
That's right. Very good.
Give him a round of applause. Thank you, Mark.